Alrighty, welcome everyone. We're gonna get going here. I think I kind of want to animate this one similar to what I did with the background yesterday. That was quite fun, and I think this particular painting would do well animated, just because it's I think like the fire and stuff would animate well if I can do it correctly. I think maybe I want to raise that arm up more. We're on the help. Gonna try and get a little more dramatic. I got this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got this. I just, you know, I got this and it's going ideally are two different states. Let's see. Edit. Perspective. Let's grab a little perspective so we can pull. That's not good. There we go. Something like that. Maybe just bulk it up a little bit in general. I do want to move her to fill the painting a little more, I think. Let's also adjust those hips a little. There we go. That's pretty good right there, actually. Gets that very prideful, haughty look that Jalter's got. Totally understandable. Yeah. So how are you doing, Ame? You having a good day? Day's going well so far. Can't complain. Got work about an hour ago. That's nice. Sweet. Gotta get some good relaxed time in before tonight's raid. That is tonight, right? Yeah, we're doing the Savages tonight. Will you be streaming that tonight? most of that's looking pretty good. The hand's a little funky, so I may have to clean that up later, but I'll get in and work on that face some. I didn't sign up exactly, but I'll be on standby if you guys need a healer. I'll be in the game. Okay. Don't really think about streaming anything this week. I mean, I would. You know, algorithms tend to favor people who do their streaming stuff more regularly than not. Though I guess Twitch doesn't really have algorithms. It's more just, you know, whether you're live or not. That's more of a YouTube and Twitter thing, is the do stuff regularly to get the clicks. Does she have a necklace? I feel like she did. I'll have to take her close. Yes. She does. That's more of an inverted curve than an... Agreed. Still trying to balance life, work, games, and stream. Yo, I totally know how that goes. Yeah, it's fortunately, I can stream a lot of the stuff that I do to promote myself with the art streaming, so that definitely helps with that. But I mean, that's actually kind of why I started streaming, was more as a means of promoting my ability to be commissioned for stuff than anything. Let's see. Gotta get her looking down on the viewer sort of deal, because she is maximum tsundere. Totally understand. A friend of mine recommended I start streaming because of my personality, so he says, still tend to think I'm incredibly socially awkward. Well, if I'm completely honest, I actually think, for me personally at least, the streaming has helped with the social awkwardness. Like, it kind of, how should I put it? You relax a little bit, as you kind of get that, a little bit of the mentality of, oh, I guess no one actually cares if I'm a little socially awkward, which... the act of relaxing, you know, helps get rid of the social awkwardness. To a degree. At least that's what I've experienced. The other thing that can help you if you're socially awkward is you can pick up a book called... what was it? How to Make Friends and Influence People. That's got some really good tips on being conversational. It's by... what is it? I want to say it was Rockefeller wrote that book? Not the super rich Rockefeller. This Rockefeller was a social psychologist, but still a rather famous one. this is... I think the nose is out of position. That might be a huge part of what's going on here. There we go. Maybe. I think we're looking at that kind of eye line, so we'd get our ear over here. But yeah, overall, I'd say that book's got some pretty solid advice in it on just kind of how to be more socially interesting and how to both make the conversation less about you, so it's not nearly as awkward for you, because it's more awkward to talk about yourself than it is to talk about someone or something else, and how to make the conversation more inviting to other people. So it's got a lot of good advantages for that sort of more introverted personality. I am just not quite getting this. There we go. That might be more the shape I'm looking for. Kind of curved down eyebrow. That's probably the wrong way. We're looking for more here, I think. Ugh. Alright. That's vaguely in position. Not quite, but we'll make it work. My mouth might be too low. Oop. Did we just invert it? I think we did. I don't. Okay, let's just try that again. And also, let's push that chin forward. That'll probably help. It's not quite working. Let's image. Not quite seeing what I'm needing. How's my day been going? My day's been going all right. I had a little bit of Arc Nights this morning. Kind of checked through some stuff on the little animation I posted yesterday. Make sure that was doing okay. Collected up some reference for this particular drawing. Did a little tiny bit of programming on the game I'm developing. Welcome back, Code. How are you? Nothing Nothing super exciting so far this morning, just game dev, art, and get ready for this. Man, I am just not quite finding this eye position. Whoa, slightly hot? Oh yeah, it's probably pretty warm for you, ain't it? It's we've had a bit of a heat wave here too, so okay, we went over 100 degrees a couple times in the last week, so that's been comfortable. And by that I mean in no way, shape, or form comfortable. God, that... maybe it's just the angle's wrong. That face is just... I hate it. I cannot... Oof. Maybe move it up and to the left. Yeah, that could... try that. What do we got? Up to the left. I think some of it is I'm drawing the face in a different perspective. I think parts of this picture's perspective are slightly out of whack, which is throwing me off here. Because, like, our eye line should be about there. Drawing from the center line should be about there. All right. Let's just try this from the ground up. See if we can get it. And we'll just go for a different expression. A bit more straight-faced. Just kind of keep her on the serious tone as opposed to try and get that tsundere disgust that she normally portrays in the game. Either one of you ever play Fate Grand Order? There we go. That might work. No, you don't play it? That's fair. I wouldn't recommend it. It's one of those... I mean, the Fate... That's also fair. The Fate universe is crazy confusing. It is wildly inconsistent even with its own lore, so... But yeah, it's one of those money-eating gacha games. Out there, maybe? Bring that here and a little closer, I think. It's not quite the expression I would have ideally chosen, but, you know, I think that's actually close enough to where it needs to be. Just gotta sort out the hair now. Alright. In terms of sorting out the hair, it's kind of a long bang with a break in it there. Okay. Need to sort out those bangs. I've never been great with the tight moon style personally, but I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue in this particular case. And this needs to get a little spikier off the back. Okay. Little a hoge. I think that's the right one. If it's not, that's. I wish a hoge was not as close to a certain other word as it is. I'm pretty sure a hoge is the stray hair. It doesn't quite feel dramatic enough to be throwing the arm back. Like the face just does not line up with the body position. Like it's an okay face, it's too flat. A little bit of inward tilt to these, and we might be able to do that. Maybe not that one. We can try maybe a little bit more of her sinister style. Her sinister smirk. See if I can get that in, maybe. That might be a bit easier. Close-ish. I think her eyes are taller. Oh yeah, did you get that sound splitter thing set up? Did that work out for you? Wasn't sure if you used OBS or Streamlabs, but I think it's supposed to work with both. Maybe I need to just bring in like shadow over the whole face. That might help. I think that would also help pulling the bangs out a little bit. Maybe squish that down a touch. I'll be honest, I haven't tried yet. Been trying to catch up on chores lately. If I do decide to stream later, I'll check it out. All right. Good to know. It sets up pretty quickly. I think took me maybe half an hour or so to get it sorted on my system. There we go. That's feeling a little more like her. All right. There we go. Well, that's a little bit of shadow in there. I think a lot of this is going to get caught in shadow too. Just a few little kind of corner highlights around as we this little shadow. Alright, and we'll get this leg here in shadow as well. Yep. It's feeling pretty solid so far. I'm happy with the way it's coming along. Fix that one more time. It's a little thick. Still a little thick. There. That's about right. Yeah, feel free to plug your Twitch channel or whatever if you'd like, Ayame. I certainly don't mind. Get a little bit more of a boomerang shape. Ooh, yeah, that slightly sharper shape definitely feels a bit better for this character. There we go. That hand still is not great, so we're gonna have to go back and clean that up. Maybe we could do a fist. She's more like lighting her fist on fire there. Oh, that's probably why, part of why the hand's not doing well. Is it the palm is too long? Also, I think I need to get more up in the arm. That's a very, very bent wrist. That's a little better, I think. All right, what do we do here? Let's that. Let's see. That almost comes off more as like she's looking at her fingernails, which isn't quite what we're looking for. Is it the knuckles that are wrong there? It might be the knuckles. Is there... Kind of looks like a fist, just is slightly off. This whole piece has just been slightly off in every regard, and it's frustrating. I do want to add shadow to right through here. No. Just so that gets its wrinkles nicely. A little better shape in there, maybe. And also get the kind of pull tight shadows. Which we should get a few of in here as well. Let's get that. There we go. It's starting to about look right. That one's a little awkward. Okay, so let's see if we can get this arm sketched in right. It's just going to be kind of a bunch of wrinkles, pull up into behind her there. That shoulder was a little high. Like there? Yeah, that's about right. Cool. That's not great, but maybe it's just too baggy. We just focus on a couple of smaller, stronger wrinkles that might do the trick. That's a bit better. The wrist or the arm there is a little, might even be a little long sticking out of there. That certainly helped. This definitely was a little too long on that forearm. Shorten that up. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I'd say overall that's looking pretty good. We'll do a little bit of shadow right in here. Or take note for shadow. Overall, that sketch is actually, I think, is actually looking quite good. Feels dynamic. It has some pretty jaltery feel to it. That nose might be a bit. There we go. That's a bit better. Could bring that mouth just a touch forward so it feels more like it's on that center line. There we go. So, what models are you working on today, Code? Still doesn't look right. There, that'll be close enough. Let's move to colors. Now, I mentioned this a bit earlier, but I think I want to try and layer divide this so that I can do that animate thing again, because that was real fun putting that together last night. So we're gonna be doing that. Now, in order to facilitate that, I'm gonna try and do a much simpler background than I normally do, but well, can't really do much as I ran out of lead belcher and gnome oil last night. Oh, I see. That way. Let's actually put that at an angle. Maybe we want that angle? Yeah, let's do that angle. More in front of her. Which are the two things you use a lot of? I see. Yeah, I suppose if you've run out of your favorite paints there, it is a bit hard to, well, paint models. Let's exaggerate. Oop, wrong way. Add a bit more. think I may actually want to redshift this one a little bit so it's more in the pink end. I'll probably buy some more and other paints tomorrow. There we go. Yeah, that's probably what we want. We're gonna just lock that layer so we're not using it much. That makes sense, makes sense. And then I'm gonna do something tricky here. We're gonna make a bunch of like embers and stuff. Because the idea of this painting, I think, when I want to animate it, is I want to animate the background just a little bit, with like embers flowing up from here, moving that way. And then I want to animate the flame on her hand a little bit, and then like her face. But maybe a little bit of tip in the torso, kind of just a little bit of rock back and forth. But overall, keep the animation pretty simple. So yeah, gonna get some of those embers drawn in there. Just kind of all over, and then we'll duplicate them into a single sheet big enough to kind of just drag off the back and loop several times. Let's get some of that brighter yellow into these embers. And just a couple of yellowed embers off on their own. There's going to be a slightly higher concentration of embers down here, close to the source. Let's push these even wider, just for to really make them feel nice and hot. There. So if we have those, oh, I need to grab this. Well, hold on. Let's just grab that whole thing. T will offset it to about there-ish. All right, remember how I was talking about a IW scheme yesterday? I started thinking about light silver, pale blue, and black as the three primary colors, then figured out the colors for weapons later. Light silver, pale blue, and black. Okay. Yeah, that could work. I mean, I guess I would just do your weapons in whatever color you're doing everything else, and no reason to really change those up, in my opinion. Yeah, so might need to break these into several layers so they can move at different speeds, come to think of it. But that'd be the general idea is to have this as a big sheet that can move up into the camera here for the animation, so it's like as it goes. Anyway, I'm just going to lock that layer for now and call the background more or less done. Let's take a look at these colors. All right, what's she got? She's got a black shirt or a black mini dress, whatever you want to call that. With a little silver zipper on it. Those weapons are usually mass-produced and are relatively the same colors across all sub-factions that use them. Oh, really? Huh. I guess I didn't realize that. I mean, I guess my question then is, which is more important, the lore or the model looking good? My response as an artist would always be, does the model look good or not? So I personally would still do the weapons the same color palette as the rest of the model, but, you know, to each their own. Padded wool or whatever it is. There's also that same black. And nothing says that a faction can't, you know, repaint their weapons once they get a hold of them. It's not like it actually requires that much time to paint a thing. People paint entire cars in like 15 minutes with their airbrush redetail sites, so can't be that much harder with super future tech to paint an entire gun. Alright, we need a deep red here. Nice wine red for the inside of the jacket. Also doing them in separate things might make them easier to tell distance. Quicker tell that a squad has plasma rifles and that one is Volkite Cavaliers at a glance, because yeah, I mean, there is that. You know, being able to tell the difference between the distance of different models on the battlefield can certainly help. I guess I don't really take that sort of thing into consideration terribly much. Coil colors and the only weapons that really share faction colors are bolters and the like, because they are kinetic weapons. Alright, we're gonna go with a dark blue here. That might be a bit too saturated. There we go. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, if you feel like your weapons should be color schemed on something completely different other than the model itself, you know, they're your models. You do you, mate. I am personally one of those people who really likes to kind of theme, like once I start painting a model, the whole model stays on theme kind of deal, irrelevant of if there's like a part that kind of stands out otherwise for some reason, lore-wise, I kind of just ignore that and stay on theme. I personally have found that to be a satisfying way to paint models. Weird, the only weapon type the upgrade kits don't have is grav weapons. Hopefully they get a separate pack later. Yeah, hopefully. Dang, once again, you're so pale, Jalter. Why are anime characters always so pale? I think her cheek shape might be off. That might be part of why I was having so much trouble with the face. I think it should actually be a bit lower. Also, that ear is way out of position. That should be more down there. I need to jump to the line art and fix the ear at the very least. That should be like there. Alright, hair. It's very light gray blue. Grav weapons, huh? That's can't say I'm terribly familiar with the 40k universe. I know about the las weapons and the bolters and like the flamers and melters and stuff, but I don't think I've heard much about grav weapons being used. What do those do in combat? And obviously the chain swords and stuff. Those are very classic 40K. Alright, I'm gonna throw a layer on top now, and we're gonna get into that face and like make it look good. Because it currently does not. What's this? I think that might be a little bit closer to what we were looking for. Let's see. They are anti-armor by increasing the gravity in the area to use models against a model's mass against them. They're either direct fire or blast options. Interesting. Huh. So good against really big, heavy enemies, i.e., good for anti-knights and stuff. That seems like something a knight should carry, you know, weapons to deal with the few things that can actually go 1v1 with them. Maybe they intentionally didn't include them as some kind of balancing feature, though, you know, I guess I don't know Warhammer terribly well. Maybe you can use them from another pack or something, I don't know. Probably should have pulled art from Jalter's base as well, just so I had a better. I had some more references of her hair. As well, her Shinjuku outfit's cool. The hair is hard to interpret what's going on in the pictures. And just a little side thing there. Yeah, mostly used against tanks and such, because Grav Tech is semi-rare by 40k standards. There is one knight with a Grav weapon, but at that size it apparently fires mini singularities. That sounds like a little more than just gravity. Also, giant melee weapons are for night duels once they close the melee range. The giant melee weapons more effective than the gravity weapons on each other? Let's merge these so we can get this drawn out well, and I will later resplit them with care and finesse if I decide to animate it. Let's see, yeah, as Knight's Ion Shield stuff is that they deflect, that they can't fully absorb an attack, but if it has too much power, it will still go through an Ion Shield. Interesting. Okay, so the swords can get through the Ion Shields, Dune style, whereas, like, bullets and stuff bounce off. Got it. Alright, how's that feeling? Like, the overall composition feels really nice. It's colorful, but not overwhelming. Just need to, you know, not have the face suck. Which is basically all I've been doing today. Don't mind me. I'm just being exaggeratedly pessimistic. I'm not actually that pessimistic about this picture. I feel like it's going pretty well. Let's lock that. Get some color in here. Fortunately, I think I may have picked the wrong time to do this particular painting at, as the individual who originally was looking to have this character drawn up did not show up today, it seems. Oh well. I don't mind much. Jalter's quite a popular character. Her Shinjuku outfit's quite popular, so there will be some value even if I'm just even if I just ended up solo painting it. All right, should fix that. But straighten these up. We'll lock the opacity so this cleanly executed. There we go. There we go. Let's get some nice angles to it. Okay. There. Good shape, good color in that skin. Let's pull it into other places that are in shadow. Get that forehead all shadowed up. That's the furthest away from our kind of forward, slightly down light source. I wonder how much of this would catch the light. Any? Would it be better to just shadow it all? Might want to just shadow it all, I think. Oop, that's not right. I get those trifolios just right. Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of drew the shadow sketching on the outfit there before I realized I wanted to do the light source from down, so it's a little off. Anyway, that needs to be darker. I think maybe I'll do kind of a general ambient room light that'll cover some of this. this more flat here. Oh, I see what's going on there. Spot a partial opacity. Okay. You know, maybe I won't animate this one, just because I think it's gonna, oh, it'd be cool. I'm not sure I necessarily want to spend that much time with it and pull all the layers back apart and stuff. It'd be cool too, but eh. Well, let's get a little bit of that soft turn right here. There we go. Cool. Starting to look pretty good. I think I want to get some of that soft turn coming through here as well. Let that thigh look more round instead of angular. And maybe bring just a little bit of subsurface through there. That might be a little much. There you go, that's pretty close. Do the same to the other thigh. And grab that subsurface. So it feels vibrant going through there. There we go. That's starting to feel pretty cool. Grab that. I really like the embers dance in the background. Yeah, they came out really nicely. It really helps sell Jalter. Let's see. All right, I want to clean up this edge right here. Oh, Hairshue didn't show up today. That's a shame. They've been here the last few days. It was nice having them here. Oh well, I'm sure they'll be back at some point. It might be because I didn't advertise as well as I should have. I think I forgot to post it on Twitter that I was going live. That would probably help. I need to remember to keep these centered more, because when I do the time lapses, I kind of trim off the sides to focus on just the center, and if I don't keep the painting centered-ish, the time lapse looks wonky. I'll just fill that in back there, make sure we're opaque. Might be slightly biased on the embers just because I love them in general. I mean, embers floating in the background always look great, so you are in the right to be biased on embers. It's just, you know, not every character they make sense with. Or do I recognize that I should be using them? Alright, let's see about just a little bit of subsurface on the dress. And in these gradient areas, we can add that tiny bit of purple sheen. Oh, too much. Touch too much. We're just trying to bump the saturation up very slightly in those spots. I said slightly. Really done the blue of the sleeve, but sort it out now a little bit. That is an awkward line right there. Where the sleeve and the rib just end up lining up perfectly. I don't like that. It's not good art. Makes it hard to read what's happening right there. Let's see if we can pull these down just a little more. We'll push these slightly thinner. Okay. That's not looking terrible right there. Add a little bit of that halftone. Soften this edge just a touch. A little bit of the saturation tone. And let's bring on, not quite that yellow. Let's bring in just a tiny bit of that yellow orange for some highlights. Give a little bit more back there. Cool. All right, let's get the tension wrinkles in. A little bit of that highlight. And then let's run down that edge with the zipper color. We're going to do this on a new layer just so we can kind of play with the lighting level on it once we get it in there. Should be more like that, I think. Okay, let's lock the opacity on that. Get a little bit of shadow, come in and just gently shadow in chunks of that. So some parts catch light, other parts don't. And we'll come back in with just nice. Maybe we should go bright yellow on that highlight. There we go. That looks like a little metal zipper running down there. That looks pretty good. Nice and spicy. Alright, I do think I want to retouch up here, though. I don't think I should have covered this in shadow. We're gonna, since we're treating it, the ember source there as kind of a secondary shadow or secondary light source, with the main one being kind of up-ish. Which means we're gonna let's see, where would our this run right to the edge. This will run right to the edge. We're just getting the inclusion shadows there. And we're gonna get just a little bit of a gradient on this part. And with the trefoil. something like that. There we go. That vaguely gets it. I'm gonna leave it just in dark for now, because reasons. Let's get the coat. Alright, time to get assess. That's looking pretty good. Oh, I should probably get some of that subsurface orange in there. In the clavicle area. To help her look a lot more lively. We'll get some shadows in here. I might not actually end up doing the flame on the hand. While it would look cool, it might end up being a bit more effort than I want to do. We'll see. We'll get everything else rendered, then we'll see if we want to try for that or not. Let's see how much time we've taken. Add a little bit of that. Should probably switch those to that. Alright, and then this one and this one need to be a bit thinner. There we go. Oh, we got another one of those little holes there. Let's patch that up. Carnegie. That's who it was. It wasn't Rockefeller. It was Carnegie. That's who wrote How to Win Friends and Influence People. Sorry, just recalled something from earlier in the stream. I think you might have been out at the time code, but yeah. Anyways, was talking about a book, and I couldn't remember the name of the author. I thought it might have been Rockefeller, but that was not it. Add a little subsurface to that. Been quite nice so far. Let's get this other side of the coat, because that's going to be pretty quick and simple to done. Citadel are releasing new contrast paints, washes, and white primers soon. I'm most interested in the washes. They made a light gray one. Interesting. While I started with Citadel, I have not bought Citadel paints in a long time. I've mostly been working with was it Scale 75 lately, I think. They have a slightly finer pigment particle size. though, I mean, you do pay for it. You know, your average Citadel bottle's all of like $2, $3, whereas scale 75 is like $30 for a 5-pack. So it's like $6 a bottle. And they only sell them in 5-packs. They don't sell individuals of any of the colors. I use Citadel and Turbo Dork paints, mostly because that's what a lot of my color schemes use. Yeah, I mean, well, most brands are going to have paints for any color scheme. That's I. It's just a matter of how much work do you need to get the paint to exactly what you need. I like scale 75. One of the reasons I like scale 75 is in particular their, what do you call it, skin tone set is really good. It's like I think it's like a 9-bottle range or something. It's like $70 to buy the box of them, but whew, boy, are they nice. I have never found a better skin tone paint set out there. They easily have paints in that range to cover absolutely any human skin tone on Earth, so it makes for a nice set. You can really explore what you're doing there. I think Reaper also has some really nice paints, though again they're going to be a bit pricier than Citadel. But Reaper does singles, so like the best black I've ever found was a Reaper black, and the best white paint I've ever found was also Reaper. The one quote high-end brand I would stay away from though is I have never been impressed with Vallejo paints. They really feel like they have the quality of Citadel, but have like 3 times the price of Citadel. So it's the worst of all the paint worlds. Okay, that's that's looking pretty good. Let me put some transition points in here. Pull this one this way. Gradiate that. There we go. Get a nice mix of gradation and sharp edges. Really lends to that dynamic feel. I use Citadel for matte colors and washes, Turbo Dork for fancy shiny colors. Like War Dog is the only model that comes to memory that I haven't used Turbo Dork on. Interesting. I'll have to check Turbo Dork out. I don't think I've used any other paints before. Okay, that's... Ooh, let's add just a touch, a subsurface on that coat there. We can really punch up the edges a touch. There we go. That looks nice. Got that coolness about it. I want to add just a touch of subsurface in here as well. All right, let's get that face, because everything else looks pretty good at this point. Like, most of that painting looks fantastic. It's just a matter of this face looks awful right now. Completely unshaded. Let's drop a layer underneath, so we can do this and make sure that there's no holes anywhere. And then we're going to come in and very carefully start working on this. A little bit of blue. We'll pop that onto a clipping mask, just so we can work on it as a separate layer. Oop. I also really like TurboDork stuff for the color shift paints, and that the names are usually references. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, not used them. I'll have to look them up and see what it's like. Order a couple bottles. I've been trying to get my hands on some more. What is it? Tenya paints. They're enamel paints out of Japan. They're really cool. As enamel paints have an interesting aspect that they subsurface a little bit more like certain natural materials. So like enamel skin tone. Enamel paint is really nice for some skin tones because you can get a bit of a natural subsurface scattering through it. So I've been trying to get my hands on some of that, but as it's a Japanese company and places tend to get limited stuff, you either kind of have to manually import them or import them directly to your home, or get lucky finding them at a shop. And I just haven't bothered to, make me figure out everything I want from them in order. But like enamel paints are what like anime figures and stuff get painted with to give them that nice smooth, clean skin that they get. Oh, that's right. Like that perfect anime figure skin. That's all airbrushed enamel paint. So I'd really like to try experimenting with that on some miniatures and see what it comes out with. Ow. Let's get just a little bit of light there. Touch in some of the others. The here again. A lot of lost edge going on in that hair. It's not necessarily a bad thing, just we are getting a lot of it. Turbo Dark also does Xeno shifts, which I haven't tried apparently, that show different colors depending on the undercolor, but I haven't. Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of that. I'll have to look that up. Huh. Is it like a chemical reaction sort of deal, or just like they refract the light, they let some of the light through them so they refract the paint under them a little bit? They use mica to do a reflection thing. They recommend use either white or black undercoats to get the best look out of the color. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, so it is a refraction thing. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Okay, that looks pretty Jalter hairy. Which sounds way worse, you know, in retrospect, and I wish I hadn't said it that way. Just add unloose some of these edges here. Oh, the Xeno shifts, or Zenny shifts do different colors based on the white or black undercuts. I think they were designed to go over the stuff that Zenith, that has Zenith undercuts, or Zenith undercuts. Interesting, okay. So they're designed to go over specific paints. Neat. Alright. That hair is looking pretty good. Let's finish it up with the round with the face. There, grab my subsurface. Ooh. So just kind of blend that edge a little bit. So it doesn't look nearly so harsh. It'll be a little easier to blend it now than once we have the eyes in. So it'd be blending over the eyes. Yeah, they do have shiny metallic black paint, which I like and want to use more. Interesting. Alright, let's grab a nice subsurface. Alright, and now the part that I've been just putting off and putting off and putting off and putting off, despite my better judgment. All right. Let's get in there. A little bit redder. Get the whites in. Let's grab that, shift that way red. Get some of that warmth of the thin parts of the eye in there. The skin. Just put that up there a little bit more. Ooh. A little more of that warmth in. Shadow that on up. Let's see. What do we got? Gold eyes? Like flame gold eyes? Really zoom out and squint. Is that where we want that? Maybe. It's not looking bad, that's for sure, but I'm not quite sure it's... Let's clean out this. So we can bring in this for the eyebrows. Let's get the shadow in there. The eyelid. Pull in a little bit darker even. Little, there we go. Just kind of gotta get that hint of her slightly too dark eyeliner. Let's get some more yellow in there. Smooth that out just a little bit in both. Get the whites feeling round again. Pulling that bright yellow again. Let's grab a little bit more red-orange right up here. Grab a little bit of the super white yellow. Pulling a little bit more of that eyeliner. Let's get a little bit more warmth around the eyes too. Nice and soft. All right, let's see. I'm going to want to get just a hint of light right here on the bridge of the nose. And then bridge, shift that shadow a bit. All right, let's touch up that mouth then. red right there for now, and we'll come back in just a second. Let's get some of that lip pink. All right, cool. Add a little bit there. Let's pop over to the color dodge so we can highlight this. And jump back to normal. Just a tiny bit thinner there. Let's get just a touch shadow under the lip. Set a touch. There we go. It's looking pretty good. Let's touch there, and I want to grab some of that ink again, and we're going to give it just a tiny bit of blush. Just a tiny bit. This is too strong here. Oh, private message. have to check that out in just a few minutes once we finish. Almost done here. Let's get a little bit of highlight from the flame on our hair. That went down in value. There we go. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. We decided not to use it. We're throwing all that out. There we go. Thank you. I feel like the eyes came out pretty well. They get that self-stylized villainous through a bit, because she definitely thinks of herself as being very evil, though doesn't always act it. Let me see. I want to touch up just the edge of this coat with a little bit of highlight. Pull it out just a little bit. I did just, there we go. Pull out a few little other spots here with those highlights. There we go. I'd say that looks pretty good overall. I think I'm going to call the stream here. It's been wonderful having you out here, Code. Thank you for keeping me company, as always. I appreciate your viewership. This has been Painting Jalter in her Shinjuku outfit. And I think it came out quite well today, in fact. I had my doubts early on, but everything kind of fell into place. So, thank you for coming. I'll see you later. So you have yourself a good night. Anyway, oh yeah, also, take a quick look before you go, because I don't think you were here at the start, but I got that new loading screen going. So, I'll leave you with that. Have a good one.